Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I will be creating Espoo bus line 227, which runs from Leppävaara station to Joravi Hospital in northwestern Espoo. We'll go straight to the line because a part of it has already been built. There we go. Normal ticket pricing, of course. And then let's go. So we're starting from Leppävaara station in here, and then we're skipping a one-way stop in here, and then we stop at Ruusutorpan koulu. Then we skip a second one-way stop in there and stop at Ruusutorppa. And after Ruusutorppa, we will then move on to, let's see, to Masalantie. And then we will stop at Friisimäen-aukio, but then we will head on towards new conquests. The following stop is called Kellarikuja. Let's see where that takes us. Källagrindin, that's right. And Kellarikuja Källagrindin is located around here somewhere. There we go. And then, as usual, we connect with the previously created roads. There we go. That was nice and smooth this time for a change. And after Kellarikuja, we will then stop at Nuijamäki. Klobbacken, which is over here. There we go. After Nuijamäki, we will head on. And our following stop is called Nihtitorppa. Knektorp. And it's over here. There we go. And after Nihtitorppa, we will then turn right and stop at a stop called Nihtimäki. So that stop already exists over there, and we'll just have to connect the road to it. There we go. Then let's build the roads, and then let's go to the lines. And add a few new stops. And that's it. That's Nihtimäki. After Nihtimäki, we will then stop at a stop called Lansanportti, which is okay. Wait, no, that's done. Lansanportti, Lansapurten, which is located in here. Wait a second. Yes. And after Lansanportti, we will then stop at Kelkkamäki, Kälkbacksvägen, which is in here. There we go. Let's create a tunnel under the railroad. No, this one is a bridge actually. Oops. This one is a bridge actually, if I remember correctly. So there we go. And after Kelkkamäentie, we will stop at Karaniitty, Karaengen. We'll put it here in order for it to be as useful as possible. There we go. After Karaniitty, we will then stop at Karakorpi, Karakär. There we go. After Karakorpi, we will stop at Karamalmi, Karamalmen. And this is actually a, well, let's keep it a city road, although it is a bigger road, but go. After Karamalmi, we will then stop at Rajamänty, which is over there, and it has already been built. Great, great. So, now we're back to familiar roads again, meaning that I will just put in the signals on this stretch of road, and then we will go back to the line editor to continue with the line creation. Let's see how much I will still have to build. Sorry about that, before this video is completed. Let's go back to lines, and let's go back to over here. So, there we have Rajamänty. After Rajamänty, okay, my browser just crashed, so let's see. Okay, interesting. After Rajamänty, we will stop at Viherlaakson tori. No, this Viherlaakso loop has not been built previously, so okay. Viherlaakson tori, and Viherlaakson tori in Swedish is of course Gröndalstorget. So we'll place the stop in here. Great, it has the right name. Okay, oops. Let's do it this way. There we go. After Viherlaakson tori, we will then stop at Humisevan risti, Syysebuu korset. And after Humisevan risti, we will stop at Humisevan portti, Syysebuu puurten, which is in here. There you go. And after Humisevan portti, let's see, our goal is in here. So there's still quite a lot of road to catch. After Humisevan portti, we will stop at the Honkavaaran kuja, Furubakka grendin, The opposite stop is called Furubakkavägin, but this one will be Furubakkagränden. There we go. After Honkavarankuja, we will then have a stop at Honkavarantie. It's going to be Furubakkavägin, so actually Honkavarankuja was a single stop in there, but okay. There we go. Then after Honkavarantie, we will stop at Viherlaakson ranta. Gröndalstranden, I suppose that's quite right. Okay, my browser crashed again. This time looks bad. Let's wait. There we go. Now it's back on. Then we stop at a stop called Kuusiniemi. Granäs. And after Kuusiniemi we stop at Petas. There are 4 stops with the name Petas, but the first one will be located in here. We'll add several more of them in the future. There we go. Then we turn right to Lippajärvi and stop at a stop called Linnustaja. Fågelfängaren. There we go. After Linnustaja, we will then stop at Kolkeranta, Klappstranden, and after Kolkeranta, we will stop at Riistatie, Villebråsvägen, and then we will stop at Auroran koulu. That probably does not have a Swedish-speaking name. That's quite right. Stop is very, very close to the previous one, so we're gonna put it over here. There we go. After Auroran koulu, we will then stop at the Tammihaantie, Ekhagsvägen, Then we stop at Heiniemen polku, which is a one-way stop. Heiniemen polku, Heinestigen. And it's gonna be in here. Then we're gonna stop at Treskendan Risti. Treskenda Korset. After Treskendan Risti, we will then stop at Auroran Portti. Which only has a Finnish name. Well, okay. Sorry about that. Oops. After Auroran Portti, we we will then stop at Treskendan Kartano, Treskenda Gård, which is over here. Sorry about that. Oops. After Treskendan Kartano, we will stop at Pihlajarinne. Rönnebacka. Getting closer, getting closer. After Pilarine, we will then stop at the Jauhotullin-tie. What's that gonna be? Mjöltullen. Okay, that's interesting. After Jauhotullin-tie, we will then have a stop at Pellas. Sorry about that. After Pellas, we stop at Itäpelto. And Itäpelto is located, it's called Österåkern, and it's located, let's see. Itäpelto Österåkern is located in here. Then we will stop at Tollinportti, Tollporten. Sorry about that. After Tollinportti, we stop at Bemböle skola. And then we would stop at Bemböle, but unfortunately the stop has been built to the wrong side of the crossing. So Bemböle will have to do. Sorry about that. Once again, I'm cutting corners. Which is pretty usual for me. And then we turn right. No, we turn left. And there we go. The roads through two new, what are they called actually? Two new areas have been built. Let's call them areas. Neighborhoods, that's the right word. The roads through two new neighborhoods have been built. That's the right word. And that's pretty good. It was a pretty intensive operation. But it's done, and now we're at the Jorvi Hospital, and then we'll go back to Leppävaara. It's a pretty long line, to be honest. But this will of course make creating future lines easier because so much of it has already been built. So there we are. And then you tell me this line runs every 30 minutes. Well, it does. So quite a lot of buses will have to be bought in order to serve this line. Never mind. We'll have the first one from here. We'll clone it. And like I said, we'll place it on. Okay, come on. Thank you. We'll place it on line 227. Well, not that many. It takes 1 hour and 40 minutes to operate this line, so that's the second one. Then we'll have the third one. And finally the fourth one. So, roads have been built, a line has been created, buses have been bought, everything is all set. And as usual, there will be a new video tomorrow. So until then, bye!